Good day, everyone. So for today, we will going to discuss intersubjectivity. So before I start, let me remind you with this simple quotation. No man is an island. So this enlightens you that a person can never live his or her own life independently. Of course, sometimes, as an individual, we really need someone to help us for our own survival. This topic also discusses about diversity. So it has become a common phenomenon, which means understanding that each individual is unique and recognizing our individual differences. This could be in the dimension of race, ethnicity, gender, sexual orientation, socioeconomic, age, religions, beliefs, political beliefs, and physical abilities. So let us define intersubjectivity. It is originally coined by Edmund Husserl, 1859 to 1938. So it is simply stated as the interchange of thoughts and feelings, both conscious and unconscious, between two persons or subjects, as facilitated by empathy. So it is a shared perception of reality. It also talks about the social interaction about an object through comparison, agreement, and confirmation of each other's perception. Intersubjectivity is more than just a recognition and acknowledgement of one's existence. Thus, it highlights the key term acceptance. In this lesson, we all know that we are all unique individuals and we have our own differences. And in order to have harmony in the society, it entails acceptance and also embracing the diversity of attitudes, skills, physical, and mental attributes. So, authentic dialogue plays an important role in accepting those differences that we have in this society. So, one of the important concepts of authentic dialogue is that it is necessary in accepting other people's difference. It enables individuals to acknowledge that they are part of a greater whole. It is also defined as an open and honest conversation abided by fair exchanges of thoughts. As an individual or a human person, we must accept the fact that we have different views and perceptions in life. Thus, we should be open enough. One is treated the way they sought to be treated. So, this means, if you can still remember, sabi nga sa isang kasabihan, huwag mong gawin sa iba ang ayaw mong gawin nila sa iyo. Bakit? Because this is to live in a peaceful and harmonious world. One example of authentic dialogue is that accepting your classmate's opinion on government services because his experience with transacting with government employees is different from yours. So you have different views about government services, thus you need to accept your classmate's opinion. Next example is overlooking the fact that your boss yelled at you since you understand that he only did so out of concern over an urgent matter. For Martin Buber, he is a Jewish existentialist philosopher wherein a human person is a complete being compared to other object. He establishes the world of mutual relation of experiences. So based from Martin Buber, a life of dialogue is a mutual sharing of our inner selves in the realm of the interhuman. For KAROL WOJTYLA, he represented the correspondence of authentic dialogue that entails a person-to-person and common sharing of selves, acceptance, and sincerity as I-thou or I-you relation. So here are some of the common phases of intersubjectivity. So dito makikita po ninyo na kumbaga hindi hadlang kung ano yung mga physical disabilities nila para maabot kung ano man yung goal nila sa buhay nila at hindi nahadlangan kung ano yung mga na-contribute nila sa atin. So first is APOLINARIO MABINI. So he was one of the foremost of the Philippine revolutionary heroes. He was the brains of the revolution. Crippled as a young man by polio, he realized that his physical limitations not only limited his personal life, but the struggle his beloved homeland was undergoing to become a sovereign republic. He would also find his high ideals wounded by persons he sought to serve and by the cruelties caused by warfare. Next is Nicholas James VUJICIC. He is an Australian motivational speaker born with a rare condition called the phocomelia, which is the absence of limbs, both hands and legs since birth. Ever since he was a child, he was the object of bullying at school and was demotivated. He, however, came to terms with the fact and started functioning independently. Despite all this, he graduated in commerce with specialization in financial planning. Next is Stephen Hawking. He is afflicted by a rare condition called the amyotrophic lateral sclerosis, or what we called ALS, which steadily has paralyzed him over the years. He now communicates using a single cheek muscle attached to a speech-generating device. His noted works and theses encompass the area of black holes, cosmology, gravitational waves, quantum mechanics, and general relativity. That is the end of my presentation. Thank you for listening. Goodbye, everyone.